It is going to be 935 Glendale Lane, and it's Nashville 37204. And okay, so to find the phone number here, let's go ahead and do that. And well, okay, so T10. Let's try that. Let's see. So we're going to go next. I'm just simply finding the case that we were last on. And here it is. So let's go ahead and get this open. And here's a really nice feature. Whenever the person, whenever Elza went down to the courthouse to file this eviction, they have a spot here where she had to enter her phone number. And this is the only spot that we're going to have a phone number. So whenever you see plaintiff, I want to make a note of this. If there's a phone number in the defendant, we don't care. We don't care about the person who's getting evicted. They don't have good credit. Not anybody we want to be dealing with. They're not even taking care of the property that they're at probably. But plaintiff, you always want to copy and paste this number onto your spreadsheet. And which is right here. That is a must. And as you can see here, the reason that is used is for me actually, and I may eventually get this out to one of you guys to make the calls if you'd like, but here's what I do. I actually call these people directly, and you can see how it's a different color here. That means that I called seller, and I simply put that in on my sheet to where I know that I called them and spoke with them directly. So that's another way to actually contact these sellers. But for now, here's what you're doing. You enter the phone number, and from CRS, from the tax records, you have, let's see. Okay, so you're going to, on campaign piece, for evictions, you always want to make sure that postcard is selected. So for evictions, it's always going to be a postcard. And on select evictions, if it's an eviction, it is. The other type you're going to be doing at first is going to be driving for dollars. That's where I actually send you the sheet and you'll do that. But for now, you're going to do evictions. And this is that case number. So if you ever wondered, I wonder what case number this is, you'll go to case link. You'll see here 12 GT 10305. Okay, so after we have the, like I was saying, if you're ever wondering what eviction number it is, you'll simply go to addresses, click the plaintiff tab, and you'll see docket number. That is the eviction case number. So that's how you're going to enter it, 12 GT 10305. That's that one. And you're going to submit it, and then you're ready to submit another one. Just so you can see kind of how it would pull up for me, I'll show you what happens. Okay, so you can see what happens is that sheet that you just filled out actually goes to my spreadsheet, and I can see the date that it was inputted. I can see that it's a new lead. I can see that it was Elza Smith. Everything that you entered here. Property address, that's how it's going to look here. Phone number is going to be right here. I can see that it's an eviction lead, and I can see the mailing address on where to mail this, which is beneficial, and I have to have that. And also I can see the eviction case number. So that's exactly what you're doing, and we are going to go ahead and go back to this sheet, and let's go ahead and do some more. So now you're done with this one. Right click up here, which you'll always notice it says right click for options. Click next case, or you can go back if you need to go to a previous case. Fred Steer, here is another one that we're going to be able to do. So you can see I go to defendant. I want to see what address to put in, and it's 345 Melpar Drive. So I'll go back up to property search on this one. We're done with that. And let's do 345 Melpar. Go ahead and click search. And all right, you can see, we're going to look at this one. You can see first off that it's a bank that owns it, so that's no good. What that means is that this person probably owned it, and then they defaulted on the loan. They didn't make their payments, so that bank ended up taking over